Hola, my friends. I hope you're all well and that you had a kick-ass long weekend. It is Tuesday as I record this, and as Nick introduced on our Instagram stories this morning, this week on Instagram, we are speaking about how to not feel broke at Christmas, right? So why are we talking about this? I think that brokenness is an experience that a lot of us can go to at Christmas time, and it absolutely sucks. Whenever you feel broke, you go into a state of fight or flight. It can really suck the joy out of the Christmas season. And even if it's not Christmas, if you're feeling broke, you're not feeling good. You're not feeling confident. You're not feeling in a state of abundance. You're feeling lack, right? And lack sucks. So basically, I want to talk to you about this because it's something that I'm really, really passionate about. I'm really, really passionate about financial mindset and financial abundance, right? I used to feel broke all the time and I freaking hated it. I hated being financially dependent on my parents. As grateful as I was for their help, I hated it. And I absolutely love being financially independent now. It was a massive goal of mine as well with becoming a mother, to keep my financial independence, to be able to, pay my team, contribute to my son's education, to be able to contribute to our family in a very big way, and also to be able to treat myself and take care of myself and just really enjoy my life and not have to ask permission from anybody. So basically, why does money matter to me? It's freedom, right? And ultimately, I don't do my work for money. I do my work because I fucking love my work. And at the same time, financial abundance is something very important to me. And so I want to share this with you because I am certain that loads of people feel broke. Because I used to feel broke all the time. And if I want to, I can go back into the mindset of feeling broke if I really want to, because ultimately the only way to achieve financial abundance is by shifting your mindset. It's like love. The only way to attract love is to be in a loving state. There is no way that you will attract a high quality, positive state of love, a fucking kick-ass relationship, if you are in a state of nobody loves me, this world sucks, everybody's shit, blah, 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 blah. There's no way, because when you're in that state, you don't treat the people around you well. And so you won't create this fulfilling, exciting life relationship with someone. So as with love, in order to attract more financial flow and also to use your money in the most efficient and wise way so that it goes even further for you, you need to be in a state of financial abundance. You need to be able to see what is there. So let's talk about how you do this, right? So let's speak about how to not feel broke at Christmas time. So first of all, I want you to start with asking yourself, if I don't want to feel broke, how do I want to feel this Christmas, right? How do I want to feel as I go about, buying presents for the people I love? And maybe you'll answer, I want to feel abundant. I want to feel free to buy whatever the hell I want. Or I want to feel generous, for example. Or I want to give from a space of love. Answer the question, how do I want to feel, right? When we keep focusing on what we don't want, right? I don't want to feel broke. We keep feeling broke because the brain doesn't understand I don't want, right? The brain does understand I don't want this, but I do want this. You have to give the brain a different vision, right? So how do I not want to feel? Fine. But how do you want to feel instead? So define, how do I want to feel as I go about choosing gifts for my loved ones this year? Next, why do I want to feel this way? Why does it matter to you to commit to this new feeling, right? What's it going to do for you? How's it going to boost your quality of life? So maybe you'll say something like, because I want to feel good about giving gifts. I want for the person, when I give the gift, I want them to feel that this came from my heart. I want them to be able to receive the gift and feel really, really good about it, and to trust that I wanted to give it to them wholeheartedly. Or maybe you want to be able to honor yourself as well as the people around you, right? So you want to feel good about the gifts that you're giving, right? So you want to honor yourself as well as honoring the people around you. You want to make sure that you're giving from a space of, I am enough and I have enough, as opposed to, shit, this cost me so much money and it's going to take me so long to pay off my visa, and oh, I hate being in this space, right? Maybe another why for you is I never want to feel broke again. I just never want to feel broke again. This is why I'm going to commit to how I want to feel. I just never want to feel broke again. This was how I used to feel. I remember there being one Christmas and I felt so freaking broke, and I paid for all of the presents using my visa. And I remember just being like, I never ever want to experience this again. I never want to have to go into debt to buy presents. And I never want to feel broke again. So your why is your fuel. Once you understand why you are committing to feeling this new way, you will be able to follow through. Next, and this will really support you to follow through, you need to ask yourself how you're going to achieve this new feeling. How are you going to achieve feeling abundant, feeling free, feeling generous, right? So perhaps your long-term plan is to begin generating more income, or perhaps your long-term plan is to kind of stay with your same income, but have more control over it, kind of have a better relationship with it, know what's coming in, know what's going out, create plans, create saving plans, whatever. But let's just speak about Christmas for now. Let's start sweet and simple. Okay, so how are you going to achieve this outcome of feeling generous, or feeling abundant, or feeling free, whatever it is you want to feel? So what I suggest you do is actually answer this question for yourself, right? Don't just take my suggestions, but you're welcome to, of course, but also answer this question for yourself, because you are an incredibly resourceful person and you know what you need more than I know what you need. So ask yourself, how do I want to feel? Why do I want to feel this way? How can I achieve this outcome? Now, here are some suggestions. So one is make a list of the people who you want to buy presents for and set a budget for each person. This way, you're not just looking and finding gifts and being like feeling out of control, or kind of feeling like, oh, like I really like this for that person, but it's so expensive. Blah, blah. Set the budget. Look for gifts within that budget. That way you know exactly how much you're spending. You don't feel overwhelmed. You're not worried about it. And you just know, this is my budget. This is how much I'm spending. And you don't have to freak out about it at all. And you can feel good about, buying within that budget. Tip number 2, switch. And I've given you this tip before. Switch the word spend with invest, right? When you say spend, there's this feeling of wasting, of throwing away. When you say invest, there's a feeling of your money going further for you, or kind of giving you a return in some way, right? So if you switch these words, every time that you're going to buy something, automatically you're going to end up asking yourself, is this an investment? Is this going to make my money go further? What's coming back from this, right? So you will automatically stop spending money on shit that doesn't make any difference to your life, or on shit that makes you feel bad. And you will consciously only invest money in things that make you and the people around you feel good and improve your quality of life. It's a game changer, so begin implementing it now. My third and final tip is to give thanks every time you invest money and every time you receive money. And the reason for this is like what I mentioned at the beginning of when I started speaking today. So the reason for this is like the example of love, right? You cannot attract love from a space of lack, from a space of not love. In the same way, you cannot attract financial abundance from a state of lack. You need to begin shifting your mindset in order to use your money super well, right? In order to be able to make it go further for you, and also in order to attract money, in order to, do your best job, put your best foot forward in order for money to come to you, right? So how do you do this? You begin by giving thanks for what is there, right? If you are putting money towards something, if you are buying something, give thanks for it. Give thanks for having the means to be able to buy that top or that coffee or that sandwich or that whatever. Just say thank you. Thank you for being able to do this. And every time money comes in, whether it's a gift or it's, you sold something or whatever, just say thank you. Say thank you. Say thank you to the customer. Say thank you to the person who gifted it to you. Say thank you to God. Say thank you to whoever you want to thank. Say thank you to yourself for doing the hard work. but you need to begin shifting your mindset to notice what is there instead of what isn't there. Because if you only see what isn't there, you will never see the resources that are accessible to you, and you will not be able to use those resources in order to create that quality of life that you want to create for yourself. So begin to train your brain to always see what's there, always notice what's there, always build upon what's there. Because if you see the money that you do have, even if it's not the amount that you want yet, but if you see the amount of money that you do have, then you know, hey, I've got this amount of money, I can make it go this far, I can use it for this and that. How good do you feel when you notice what you can use your money for? So guys, those are my tips for feeling abundant or free or generous at Christmas this year. If you would like to work on your financial mindset in the new year, if you want to begin to become more financially abundant, if you want to become more financially abundant and you want to experience more financial freedom, whether you're a man, a woman, or you're 20 years old, you're 30 years old, you're 40 years old, whatever, if you want to create this financial freedom life for yourself, then our lifestyle strategists can completely guide you with this. We will guide you, we will challenge you, we will challenge your limiting beliefs. You'll create strategies on how to generate this income and how to use it to go further. And you'll absolutely kick ass. So if you would like us to send you information about lifestyle strategy sessions, just leave your email here. Guys, I'm wishing you an awesome week, and I'm looking forward to our Q&A on this subject on Thursday. Don't forget that over on our close friends list, we are doing the Advent calendar where you can win sessions and tickets to the New Year Evolution Workshop, as well as hoodies. Guys, have an awesome day. We'll speak soon. Bye and peace. Bye.